IT, how can I help you?
Hello. I have a problem with my music software. I believe you guys make it. It's called Garageband.
Oh, okay.
Um, so can I just tell you my problem?
Sure.
Oh,
You know,
good. Good. I try to lay down the funky beats once a
okay.
week, and there's plenty of funk in the program. I'm not getting the hi-hat where I want it.
Oh, okay. Have you tried rebooting your computer?
I have it on my Mac. It's I reboot, I unplug from the wall, and then there's that little bit of rhythm that I'm just not feeling still.
But you unplugged it from the wall.
Totally.
Did you shut it down first?
Yes, definitely.
So
Right, because
you,
it's a laptop. That would be a problem if I just unplugged it. Yeah, good
yeah.
point.
Okay. So uh, so you rebooted your computer. You've restarted the program. Have you checked the sound? The Have you verified that the sound works? Can you get that sound in some other program, perhaps?
Oh, totally. I get it when my kid plays live. Hey, have you ever dabbled in the software? What's your genre of choice?
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't have heard of it. Uh, Mostly like Tibetan chanting and so
Oh,
on.
okay, okay.
I like to remix that and like Mongolian like tribal music.
Oh, okay. Very cultural. Is this what's the percussion situation in those?
The percussion,
Yeah.
it's mostly vocals, so not a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So and
But occasionally, I sometimes do like traditional Viking music as well, and that has like big drums involved.
big fan of that. Big
Yeah.
fan of traditional. Yes. I need to hear those big those big drums that were made out of the skins of weaker people.
Well,
That
I mean, yes, but that's that's not a setting in GarageBand. Unfortunately,
oh,
you can't make it so that the drums just sound like they're made from human skin. This doesn't have
okay.
that. There's this
Okay.
particular tone that those drums have, and GarageBand doesn't support that.
What about like a sheep, an ornery sheep?
An honorary sheep,
Yeah.
like as far as the sound goes.
And I appreciate how you say ornery. I think you say it better than I do.
I mean, you'd have to sample it first. You'd have to get a sample of the
Okay.
sheep.
Okay.
I mean, you're having. So back to your issue.
The
We
hi
can't.
hat. Yeah, I want, and this is where you got me on the right track here.
Sure.
I want my hi hat to sound like it came from an act of war.
A
That's
hi-hat from an act of war.
yeah. If it's a shield, if it's a bullet casing, I don't want something made in a factory. You know.
Well, I mean, the set. I mean, GarageBand doesn't support that. Like as far as, but you can find plugins
Okay.
that are very specific, like the sound of a bullet hitting a body, that sort of thing. But you're gonna have to go to the dark web to find that. Like you can't find it on the internet. The GarageBand doesn't advertise it, but they're out there.
Yes. Okay. So that's where people are using Bitcoin.
I mean, sometimes they cost money. Sometimes you could just steal them.
It's the dark web. Why would you pay?
Yeah.
Great point. Great point. The now I like to contrast. Okay, so I want to mix that with
Okay.
like a very delicate, like a sound of a flower blooming.
Oh, do you have what kind of microphone do you have? Because I mean, you're gonna have to record that.
Guess I got to do that
And
myself too, huh?
I mean, you're gonna have to. I mean, your microphone's gonna have to be really good. to capture that sound because it's very soft.
Yes.
But luckily, my company sells such a thing. We
Okay.
definitely sell it. So, you know, you can order it on the website. It's the one that the most high end one. It's like $5,000, but it's totally worth it if that's the sound you want.
Yeah. If I could get butterfly wings, of course. If I could get the sound of mist falling on a
Okay.
patio, all of that kind.
Yeah, it's gonna be the XL5000
Got it.
boom mic, or no, a shotgun mic. That's what you're gonna want.
Shotgun. Got it. Got it. Now, when you get into this is a personal question, but, and pardon I didn't even catch your name. I'm sorry.
My name's Zach.
Zach. Well, hey, my name's Zach too.
Wow. Well,
Look
what do
at
you
that.
know? What are the odds? Huh?
We're in a Zach attack right now.
That's right.
If when you listen to this Tibetan chanting, does it change your day? Like,
I mean, how could it not?
It puts you somewhere else.
Oh yeah. I mean, I sometimes, you're not going to believe this, but some people that call here are less than cool. Not like you, Zach. You're being pretty chill, but a lot of people call in and ask really stupid questions. And the Tibetan remixes that I make really calm me down so that I don't lose my shit. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
I won't
lose
put that
my
in the
mind.
survey.
Yes.
Perfect. See, that's the same thing. I make coffees for a living. And
oh man.
Sometimes I want to hear, when I'm done, I want to hear something a little bit gentle and a little bit violent, you know, and that keeps me gentle and non-violent. So I hear you on that, Zach.
Yeah. So you can't find anything like that. I mean, I'm sure like SoundCloud has something for you if that's what you're looking for. If you don't want to just like spend all the money and all the time to do it yourself.
It's, you know, and that's what it comes down to. If you want it done right, you do it yourself. There's kids out there on SoundCloud. They just haven't experienced enough manual labor in life.
True.
It doesn't come through. Again, the hi-hats they just sound too good. I'm not getting that human element in it.
Oh, so you want it to be slightly flawed then?
Deeply flawed.
Deeply flawed. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know how. Yeah.
There's a couple of like sound muddling settings in Garageband that that'll make it so that it sounds a little less sharp.
Yeah.
But as far as like the human element, you're gonna have to record somebody doing it. Like Garageband can't.
Do you think I could get some sort of, you know, Korean War veteran to play for me and then I record that? Do you know any groups that kind of facilitate that?
I mean, I do. All right. Between you and me,
yeah,
I do have a small group on 4chan that's specifically for gathering samples from sounds that are very difficult to find.
Okay.
And you could join that. It's called Corpse Sound on 4chan.
Corpse on 4chan.
Yep. And yeah, you can hit somebody up, and there's no doubt one of the people on there will have it for sure.
All right. I think that's what I'm gonna end up having to do. I'm gonna take a long weekend, and then it's gonna be, I'm gonna get that XL 5,000. I think it was 500. And then I'm gonna
5,000. It was the
5,000.
500 version will not do what you want. That's for people who don't know what they're doing.
Okay, people, you know, I get it. I don't want to disparage anyone's music. It's been a long journey for me to get here. You know,
I mean, you should disparage other people's music. They're terrible. They don't know what they're doing.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about, Zach.
This program, honestly, look, between you and me, this version of GarageBand really isn't going to capture what you want. I mean, it's not made for connoisseurs. It's made for, you know, the average person.
I want to be the next EDM star.
Yeah, that's GarageBand's never going to get you there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I mean, you know, I know I support the program, but you know, that's just a fact. You're gonna have to roll your own.
I like that. I like the way you're thinking. If I if I develop a program and I embed all of my music, how hard is it to sell it back to GarageBand, kind of as a niche thing? People have to. I don't want it out there in public advertised. I just kind of want it like people who have to ask. They know what they're looking for can get the secret password.
I mean, honestly, like I said, like GarageBand isn't really going to be in where the market for that. You're going to want to do it on my 4chan board,
Corpse
4chan group, Corpse Sound.
I'm into that. And I think now I guess we got to tie both ends together. Where do I get some people who are into the delicate sounds of nature?
I mean, where do you find it? I mean, my board has everything that you would want.
All right. Okay. All
I
right.
mean,
So
it's got everything. And if we don't have it, somebody will make it.
So you got people from like the Park Service. You got people from the what do they call that butterfly thing? That's all you get to walk around inside it at the zoo.
Yeah,
that thing.
I haven't been outside in a really long time, so I don't know.
Those atriums, you know. I need a guy who can do that. I need I need someone who's rehabilitated sparrows. This is the kind of thing.
Look, we have everything. I actually have a guy on there, and he works at a hospice, and he specializes in capturing the sound of people's last breath.
Now that's rated. That's where my roads converge right there. I mean
it's amazing.
That's the beauty.
Honestly, it's like you can't manufacture that. That has to be from the source, you know.
That's right. It's a human thing. It's in our bones. And now, you know, when I make this album, I'm gonna send you a copy.
Oh man, I'd love it.
Right.
It sounds like it's right up my alley, man.
Perfect. I feel good. About this. I have some sources, and I think we can take this somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you know, once you hang up, there's going to be a survey at the end. I'm sorry, but that's how I get paid.
Sure.
Get from ratings. If you during that survey don't mention at all any of the things that I said about my board on 4chan. I mean, I'm really not supposed to have that while I'm working here, but they're not really. I've been here a long time and nobody really tracks me anymore. So
great point. So what you told me that I will tell the survey is that I just had to up the reverb a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
And Zach
you just had to adjust.
Showed me where the reverb was.
Yes. That is excellent. That's exactly what I would like you to do.
I've been doing that a while. I've been doing these kind of things. And finally, someone answered my question, Zach.
Happy to help.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Zach. Have a good day.
All right, team.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Team, we bring it in. We did things. Yeah, we said some things. We had fun. How did that feel?
Yes, it was cool.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought. I didn't realize, because of course, bad improv is asking too many questions. And here I am just asking questions nonstop.
I mean, it's not, this is for, but you're improvising a customer of an IT
Right.
person.
Right.
So I mean, that's pretty much all they,
That's all,
the
right.
hope is that's all they do.
Right.
When I worked in IT, the people who didn't ask questions were the ones that were the worst to deal with. They already knew what they needed to do. I didn't even, and it was always wrong.
Exactly. So it's look at us. We're talking like we're old friends. We can, show the video, and I don't know if y'all know each other.
Yeah, I know who it is.
I don't know.
I think we're both.
I don't know what's
we're
wrong with
both
my
distinct
camera.
enough.
All right. Well, don't be shy now. Do
right.
I have to start it because
I mean, you turned it off. I did.
Yeah.
Do I have to turn it on?
There you go. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
No,
yeah, I felt like a god. I was like, y'all can't see each other.
man.
Y'all can't even see me.
Band.
All right.
Yeah, well, I could. The voice is pretty recognizable.
Yeah. There was a little bit of me that was just like, oh, Dan Weber. I was pumped. I was pumped right when that started.
Well, I'm happy you didn't like just come out because I warned you. Remember?
I know you
warned
told me,
you,
and it was tempting.
I was like,
Yeah.
don't
Be like,
Mhm.
what up, Dan? Okay, now let's do this thing.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, no, don't want to do that. But yeah.
The level of surprise will bring out the improv skills out of you, and you're just like, oh man, we're going for a ride. Buckle up, So that's the idea.
I felt like, I mean, as I'd said to Jaren, I was going to play it kind of straight. Like it was going to, like the temptation in improv is to do something wacky and stupid, and I hate that.
Yeah.
All the time. I hate it.
Right.
So I just wanted to play it straight and let it get weird eventually, which it did, which is great. But yeah, I had fun. I would do it again for sure.
Dan, I knew when you asked me, should you play it straight and everything, I was just like, no, because like there's a there's a skill with that, and I'm not happy you said that. And when we did the call, it went great. You let it, sound professional, and then you just like open up to because the album was both like was like relating off each other. I guess with the Tibet music that Zach was had the interest for, and you were looking for human sound stuff. So like I was just like, I like this, and building relation. That's how the improv works. I was always scared when I start doing this podcast where like people were gonna be like silly right from the top, just like, hi, this is IT, how can I help you? Going, I got a gun and I'm in the bank, like
yeah, no, that's possible, but
it's always tempting.
I hate that.
Yeah, so
that would be terrible.
Yeah, this is why I have both of you on with this, because I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. So like well, let's go with Dan. Dan, like, how did you start? I mean, I think there was a turning point. I think when Chris was asking like what kind of music you play and stuff like that. Why did you choose that category?
Because well, first of all, I knew a guy. Like I said, I did tech support like years and years ago for like Windows 95. For example, that's what Windows 95 and 98, if that dates it pretty well. And I worked with a guy who was really into drum music, but he was like, but it's not drum music that you listen to. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh yeah, it's just a special kind of drum music. And so when he started talking about that, I was like, I got to come up with something super weird, and I want to be kind of arrogant about it. Like, yeah, I mean, most people don't get it, but so yeah, I was channeling that dude in particular. This guy that he used to just drive me fucking crazy.
So you get the same person calling you multiple times?
No, it wasn't a customer. It was another coworker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it most of the people I would channel being on the person you call would be the other people that I used to work with. Yeah, there's a bunch of madhouse idiots. Right. So that was one of them. He seemed the best fit for that particular that scene.
Oh man. So now that's what I like, when you're able to channel like the past experiences, especially like in dealing with like support and all, like for me, I work like with a company, and I think there's a little sense of power as the IT person, because like I had to talk about like policies, because people like, they think I'm so cool. They're like, oh man, Jaren, he's awesome. And he's black. So like, hey, just like slack me a message. Jaren, do me this favor. I need access into this. And I'm just like, Sean, man, Do I have to send you the link to the request policy? Okay, I'm gonna have to send you the link to the request policy. Please email so we could generate a Jira ticket so I can get this done. You know, like that. So I gotta put my foot down, and people are just like, "Damn, Jaren's a hard ass." Like now I'm not cool, you know. But you know what? I don't care because I'm the IT. I got power, so that's how I feel right now. But Chris, what I like that you went with GarageBand, and I knew Dan, I think you will love the tech issue, especially with the GarageBand. So I thought it was a cool fit. But Chris, why did you went with GarageBand, like the
So
GarageBand?
that was like just the thing in my mind. I've never made a call on it, but every morning my son climbs into our bed and I just give him my phone and put GarageBand on it. And he's 2 and he just mashes buttons, but he will like, you can unlock things in there just by hitting buttons, and so much of it's automated that he makes music and neither he nor I know where it came from. So that's like a big part of my life right now. Those just in my head.
Wow, nice, man. Yeah. Hey, did your son like ever like made like a pretty good beat and you just like
it's in there. It's already in there.
Is there ones where you just like I gotta like start like making more like or just keep working on it? Is there one?
Yeah, he clams up when it's time to lay down the vocals. He clams up. He knows that red button means
okay,
we're recording.
Nice. So I was thinking like maybe like you started like continue working on it and you're just like, damn, I'm stuck, and you have to get your son to just like, hey, all right buddy, remember, make the magic again. Come on.
Can he even speak though? Like, how would he do?
No.
He's two.
No.
He can't.
He doesn't.
He'd just be like making noise.
He has a few words, and so it's like la la la. I try to get him to do, but it has like, what do they call it? Live loop is the thing, and they pre-populate this board with loops, and you just hit the button and the loop starts, and they have all of the different instruments all layered up. And he makes stuff that sounds like, I mean, it could be in a TV commercial, I guess. I don't know, not like music, but background
not
stuff.
Great, but good. Like it's decent. It's not irritating.
Right, because he'll put the piano on and just smash all those, and that sounds horrible. But
and then you just like, just go like, all right, buddy, we're gonna go to the beat section. Okay, Daddy had enough of the pianos. Yeah. Oh,
lay down some tracks.
I think they have like they got like strings, like violins and stuff.
It's amazing for it's not a free software, but it's a free software. It's on your phone, and it is amazing how much is on there.
Dude, you already got your kid is already in like the music stuff already. So now you're gonna have to get like an app to learn like music theory for kids. You're in it now, buddy. You got you got a Beethoven, but he listens to you, I guess. So.
You definitely want to encourage that.
Yeah, right? It seems like such a pure thing.
Yeah, but like not, you're gonna have to like real instruments, okay? All right, buddy. Like these ones back here, all right?
That's right.
Yeah, you
gotta a string.
Oh, you're saying a computer's not real, Jaren? That's come on, man.
I was going back to the tech call because you want the human stuff. You want the human.
Skrillex might argue with that. Like he's making millions of dollars using no instruments at all.
Oh my
Not that I like it or that I even think that's good, even a little bit, but there's a lot of people that make music not using a single instrument.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how easy. Yeah, just like going back to the GarageBand, it's like very easy and stuff. But even like I'm trying to use the keyboard I have here. Like I'm just like, all right, I need to make a good drum beat because I don't got any drums. Like no one's gonna do a session for me. You know how hard it is to find a drummer? Like any city I lived in, San Francisco, it was so hard. And then Portland, I can't find one. I found one, but his heart is not in it anymore. So there.
I mean,
there's got to be a comedy drummer, right?
There is actually.
Yeah. But his heart is not in it anymore.
Who was that? Who was it?
No, I mean, they do their own thing and stuff and all, but like, I don't know. We'll ask him. He's our friend Dylan. He's cool.
Oh, no, the guy that I know is Kyle Harbert.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's been he's been drumming for a long time.
Damn.
Like
Man.
I've known him for 10 years and he's drummed the entire time. So he's
cool.
probably, he must, and that's all he did with his
Yeah.
free time. He did comedy, work, and drumming. That's it.
Shit.
And then he lost his job, so it was just drumming.
Oh, but now he has a partner, so like now that's added into the schedule now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, he has pets. Anyways, hey, that's okay. See, hey, we got these hidden talents, us comics that I don't even know sometimes.
Yeah.
What you got, Chris? You got something? You got like a hidden talent that I don't know about?
You're looking at it. No,
Okay.
I don't. No, I do. I mean, I play piano, but I don't. I do it as a joke to myself.
Oh, see, and you just got me going. Like you have to teach your kid how to do music. You should go like, actually, like I know piano. I know how to raise my kid, Jared. I thought,
but like I can't read music. I never took lessons. I would have hated it if like my parents made me do it, but
right.
no. Like there was a time. I think it was like 6th grade. There was band, and I just ended up in the band. I didn't choose the band. I didn't have anything against the band. I just ended up in it. And my mom got a clarinet for me, and my dad was livid because it was like $100 or something. And and so we returned the clarinet, and that was the end. I didn't like it either. I struggled. So music's always been like, you go to there's like the one house you go to and they have a piano and you can't touch the piano. The rule was always like you can't. And so that's why I like the piano now. It was like music was always, we love to listen, but
It's forbidden. Oh, that's funny.
The forbidden piano is what I play.
It's always in that living room space where like the fancy furniture is like you can even go on the furniture.
You can't even sit on that furniture. That's right.
Yeah, I'm always, oh man, I don't know why they have these nice things in the room and like, anyways, but that's funny that's how you got on the piano. It's like it's forbidden. That's funny. But Dan, do you have a secret? I just want to know if you have a secret talent as well. Like, come on, hit me with something. Come on.
I mean, I don't know. It's secret. I mean,
that is true. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't think so. I'm not sure what that would be. I pretty much I do. Like the only two talents I have, I do. So I do comedy, which, ostensibly I might be good at depending on how you feel about it. And software development. I'm good at both of those. Also good at math, but that's not really I don't know if that's a talent.
Oh, that went hand in hand. I was just like math. With the software development. Yeah.
But I can't sing. I don't play any instruments.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
nothing else really.
Damn, I was hoping that you were gonna say like karaoke.
Oh man, I cannot sing. Like the sad part is, so I'm adopted, right? And so everyone in my mom's side of the family can sing. They all got that genetic ability, so they sing wonderfully. All of my cousins, my aunt, uncle, all of them. And my sister and I can't sing at all. And it sucked when we would go to like family shit for that side of the family because everybody's singing and we're just like, nah, I'm out. I can't carry a tune even a little bit. I'm tone deaf. So no, I can't do it. I can't sing at all.
This sounds like a project. You just have to unleash it, Dan. It's just like, it's like one of those movies like August Rush or something. We just gotta unleash it. We gotta find something that will inspire you.
The only way that would work is if I'm a troubled youth and somebody's saving me from the projects. Like if they're coming in, like I'm a foster kid and I've got abused a bunch, but somebody comes in and teaches me to sing so I can go on to college.
Okay.
But I'm 50 now. It's too late.
All right.
Those things have already happened.
Okay, so we're gonna get to like cool hip furniture, and we're gonna move you to Gresham for a little bit. Okay. There's a
Those
karaoke.
two things don't make any sense with one another.
Wait, come on, man. This
cool
is a
hip
movie.
furniture in Gresham. What are you talking about?
All right, from Goodwill. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm doing this because yeah, this is gonna be a good movie. I'm gonna write the screenplay. Y'all could be my co-writers. And so we're gonna find a karaoke tournament in the dive bar for you, and it's just like $500, like first place. All right.
Yeah.
Boom. See,
I actually have
it's
considered
gonna happen.
taking voice lessons just so I could
Mm.
sing karaoke without getting embarrassed. Like I don't anticipate like being good at it ever, but I would like to not be terrible. Like I think you can achieve like mediocrity. So
Yeah.
I mean I would be on board for that, but I just haven't had the time.
All right. Well,
I didn't
I-
think about that. How like so
Yeah.
many social situations will throw singing at you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, publicly sing. And it's something you're not comfortable with.
No, fucking absolutely not. I've done it
Proof.
4 times total in my entire life, karaoke.
oh man.
And I made the crowd angry at least twice. I did it at Chopsticks Express. Do you remember that one on Burnside? It was like a huge karaoke place for a while. I don't know if either one of you been there.
I heard about it.
Like it was really, it was like 5 blocks from my house, and I'd end up there with like comedy people pretty often after shows.
Man.
And so one time they were like, "You have to sing," and I was like, "Okay." So I
Damn.
sang the Cookie Monster theme song,
Yo.
but I sang it as a death metal song. So I just growled it, and it made everyone in the place fucking furious. So I showed the people why I shouldn't sing. They never asked me to do it again.
This is C is for cookie.
Yeah,
That?
C is for
Oh,
cookie.
yeah, all right. That's a good song.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Damn it. I thought you were gonna say you never done karaoke before, and I wanted you to go for the first time, but like in front of all the comics, and like it was gonna be magnificent because we unleashed that singing potential that you've held back, Dan. And then you see Kyle Adams, because he's great at karaoke. He's just like standing on the table. He's just like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah, Dan!" Like that's what I want. That's what I pictured for you. But
The one song that I could probably do is "Loser" by Beck, because I have it memorized,
Yeah.
and there's no
Mhm.
singing involved.
Mhm.
okay, all right, cool. Yeah, there you go. And all right. Well, I hope to see we achieve that dream. But you know what? We'll play by ear. Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you, both of you, for being on this podcast. But before we go, do any of you have something you like to plug? Dan, do you have anything?
I mean, when is this coming out?
Oh, I'm gonna put this out right away. This has been really swell.
So like
tomorrow.
before Monday? Before
Yes.
Monday?
No,
So
it's gonna be it's gonna be. Oh, sorry, Monday. Actually,
Monday morning? All
I
right.
thought today was Sunday. Yeah.
So I guess the night this comes out, I'll be doing a show at this bar in Beaverton called The Garages. Me and Noriko will be on it. And we have a podcast called What's More Metal, where we talk about just weird shit. And we just pick random topics and figure out what the most metal thing in those topics is. Last night we did Freddie Mercury outfit, which is why I had that picture, and SpongeBob character. Those are the 2 things we did last night.
Oh, my
So it's just
God.
random stuff that people have asked us to do.
Right, but it has to be like compatible with the metal factor.
You know what?
right?
No, I mean it doesn't. SpongeBob character and metal have nothing in common.
Oh, okay.
So we just had to you have to figure out why something is metal.
Oh, okay. SpongeBob, like pollution in the water, and they don't metal.
Yeah, not really. I mean,
Okay.
you're like metal is not. It's more of a. It's just something that's badass or sexy or whatever
Right.
kills the most Nazis. That's usually how we do it.
I was just trying to find a loophole, right? That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah. No. Noriko
Loopholes are
picked
metal.
SpongeBob because he angers the religious right, because he's kind of a gay icon, and people in the focus on the family think that he makes kids gay. So that's
yeah.
metal as hell, like that. And I picked a character from the movie named El Diablo, who was played by Danny Trejo, and he was a cowboy pirate zombie, which is awesome. Like
Sick.
those are 3 dope things all in one thing. So Those were our choices anyway.
It's an awesome actor.
It's a great pod, and I feel like I don't know if this is just from the time I've been listening, but the categories have gotten more like this, like less connected to metal off like the top of your mind, and I think it makes the pod even fun.
Yeah, it's way better when you have to come up with a rationale.
Yeah,
like if it's just obvious, then it's not that much fun. But if it's something that's wacky and weird, or when there's like so many choices, like we did Michael Myers kill from Halloween, and there's like 100 choices for that. Like all of them are metal. So which one is it?
That's such a selection right there. Oh
yeah,
man, nice. Well, yeah, check it out. What's More Metal podcast, and sometimes you do it on Twitch, right? Live.
We do it every Friday on Twitch.
Every Friday, right.
Through the Kickstand Comedy channel.
Oh yeah, check it out as well.
I also have an old podcast called Reading the Bible with Dan. If you want to listen to people shit on the Bible for like 200 episodes.
Oh yeah, yep. Check that out as well. Man, I just had a flashback like the live shows that you've done as well. But
yeah, I'm hoping those come back this Christmas.
Yeah,
like I didn't get to do Christmas or I did Easter last year.
Okay,
I did it on Zoom, but I didn't do Christmas this year because depression. Really, that's the only only answer. I just got too sad to fucking organize it. But
yeah, no one's thinking about the Bible at these times right now.
or they're thinking way too much about it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right on. Chris, buddy, do you have anything you like to plug?
Just swimmingly.
Yes.
My 17 and a half minute special, mini special. It's out there on YouTube. Just Chris Nakis swimmingly.
Was that the one where you standing in a kiddie pool or something?
In a kiddie pool, yeah. We filmed it during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was just a way to get something done, because it was you feeling stuck, and like I need to do something. I need some outlet.
Yeah, for sure.
So I had written a bunch of swimming material, and I had a lot of it. I'd say, and this is a weird thing. I don't know who your listeners are, Jaren, but some people think comedy happens right on the spot for a lot of people. And like most of my jokes, like I try to, it takes a long time before I get them right. And I've said these lines millions of times, not millions, but some of these jokes I do say for the very first time in front of an audience, which was horrifying for me. So that's maybe you can see that in my eyes, but it was fun.
You could have fooled me, man. Like, that's what comedy is all about. You're breaking out of your comfort zone and
don't tell anybody. But we edited out the ones that didn't work.
Okay. All right. Nice. And that was who's directed? Seth Johnston, right? He directed
Seth Allen, as he is now.
Seth Allen. Sorry, what? I was saying Johnson because a friend of mine got the vaccine. Yeah.
You said Seth Johnson because that's his name. He goes by Seth Allen now for I don't know why.
Yeah, sometimes I'm always careful because I'm like, oh man, they're probably like witness protection or something. I don't know.
If he's in witness protection, he's doing a real shitty job of keeping it on the down low. Like he's doing Assville with Shane Brennan, and they have quite a few listeners, I believe.
Oh yeah. They got stickers going. Anyways, I was gonna say, great special. I love how you're fearless to be in a swimming pool with a microphone and you haven't dropped it in the swimming pool. So bravo on that.
It was all fake, no water.
That's my number one fear, doing stand up at a water park. But man, you've connected that with it because
that's your number one fear, Jaren.
I don't want to get electrocuted. The money's good if it's something creative. I thought it was like one of those. What? I was gonna say it's not. Oh, I was gonna say I thought it was gonna be one of those don't tell showcases. I was like, is this dangerous? They're like, nonsense. Anyways, that's how I picture it. But yeah, what are you gonna say, Chris?
Nothing good. But Randall Lawrence helped on it, and Randall does What's More Metal too, right?
Yeah, he's the producer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he also does a couple other podcasts, I believe. Still, they're Cranival Studios.
Cranival, he got his fingerprints. Yeah,
all over it. And he also works with Tittyfoot Productions, which is just a hilarious name in general. They make video sketches.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man. Well, anyways, it's been great. I hope we all grew from this experience, which I felt y'all did. And we've learned our lessons, and we're gonna take it with us to our hearts, and that's fine. So thank you, Dan Weber. Appreciate it. Thank you,
Sure,
Chris
thank you.
Nakis. Thank you so much. Love the sweatshirt. Love the mic. Light. I think that's the mic or your space heater. I'm not sure, Dan. Like the colors.
Oh, the red thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a microphone.
Okay, good. I thought it was a space heater. I was like, but it's like 85 degrees.
It's 85 degrees outside. I do not need a space heater. I'm not that old yet, Jaren. I'm not 85. So
Okay, well, I'm very skinny and I might have the heater on a little bit. Who don't tell me. But all right, well, it's been great. This has been the IT Pod Desk. Be awesome, be cool, and be good to your computers. All right, and we're out. Thank you.